on, Wisconsin!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the WisconsEV channel. Thanks for joining me. Spent 3 days here in Las Vegas, mostly at the Westgate Hotel and Conference Center. Shout out to the Westgate sign for keeping the sun off my back right now, because it is in the upper 90s here in Vegas, which is a little bit warm, a little bit early. Yeah, I had a great time here at EVCS. I learned a lot, and hopefully that will help me bring you, the viewer, some better content, some more interesting content, and yeah, we'll see what happens down the road. But talked to a lot of great people, saw some pretty cool charging equipment, and had a heck of a time driving a Polestar 2 for the first time. It was really reminded me of my Volvo C40. So I'll have some videos from here. Went to the IONNA station. There's lots that are coming here to Las Vegas, but the one that is open up in North Las Vegas. So look forward to that video coming up. Also might have some what's it look like spots for if you are here in Vegas and rent a car. Rent an EV. If you're renting a car, you're fine. There's gas stations all over. But a couple of stops that I made that might ease your worry about where you're going to charge. Because when I thought about renting an EV, I had heard and read about all of the horror stories about charging in town and just the lines. And but I think in the last year or two, they've done a really good job of taking some of the rideshare pressure off of some of these charging locations, and with new locations, Tesla Superchargers especially, I think. But we visited the Electrify America at Caesars and the Rivian Adventure Network right off of South Las Vegas Boulevard. So just south of the Strip, just south of the airport. So two, well, including the IONNA one, 3 very reasonable locations that if you're driving around town or out of town can service your needs for charging. I drove more in the Polestar than I thought. I spent more time in the Polestar than I did in a casino here, which was a little bit crazy to think about. Shout out EVCS, shout out Vegas, shout out the Electric Duo and Tom Moloughney. Got to talk to them, and Seth Cutler. So just a really interesting time. If you are an EV charging nerd or aficionado or anything like that, if you count the number of IONNA stations you've been to and can do it on more than 2 hands, need more than 2 hands to do it, you should probably come here and just walk around and see the people that are making the decisions that make your life charging an EV on the road easier. It's not just all about fast charging, but that's a big part of it. You get to see some of the newest, coolest gear that's out there. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next charge.